Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good morning, everyone. Today, it is my privilege to introduce my constituents, John and Kay Suttles, to the Georgia House of Representatives. I'd also like to welcome Mayor John Bradbury of Johns Creek, former State Rep. Melvin Everson, and Mr. Shea Foley, who are with us in support today. On March 7th, 1965, when he was just 16 years old, John joined hundreds of civil rights activists from all backgrounds to march across the Edmund Pettus Bridge on their way to Montgomery, Alabama. All of us know the rest of the story of Bloody Sunday, and there are some in this chamber right now who are also leaders in the civil rights movement. And that long, hard-won fight culminating in the passage of the Voting Rights Act of 1965. I remember talking to Mr. Suttles the first time we met, and something he said really stuck with me. He mentioned how worried his mom had been on that day in 1965. He was just 16 years old, remember. She was worried just as any mom would be, scared that her baby would get hurt. And I think that resonates with every parent in this room, the ways we want to protect our children, even as we trust them, and even as we believe in the righteous causes they commit themselves to. And it reminds me how sometimes our children teach us how to be brave. So today, living in Johns Creek, John and Kay continue to teach. They have committed themselves to education and gifting our students lessons on our history, the importance of civic engagement through voting, political participation, and civic engagement. And they teach me, too, that the story of America is a long one, still unfinished, that we continue to write together. Please join me in welcoming our guests, Mr. John and Kay Suttles.
Well, thank you very much. From Selma, Alabama to Washington, D.C. to Georgia. I am very honored to be here this morning. On behalf of my wife and myself and all of Johns Creek and Michelle Owl, good morning, and thank you once again for inviting me.